Finally back with more Hogwarts Legacy. I know it's only the second one, but I've been looking forward to this all day. And it's 9 p.m. and I finally get to play more. So maybe if I can get a few hours in the night, that'd be great. I also realized last time, maybe it was because it was so late, that I had a moment and I thought her name would be Kita Kai, but that says Kia. 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 I own a Kia. I should know the difference. But, so now her name is Kita Kia, which is cool too. I'll take it. Kita Kia. It's like, ba-ba-ba-bia. If you don't remember last I left off, I had just spent my first night here at Hogwarts. And I'm at the Hufflepuff common room. Ooh, she just yanked that door open. Can I, like, walk into other ones? I can just invade people's privacy? Oh, you should tell me that. I'll be snooping. I probably shouldn't do this. Oh, they didn't do the mirror thing. Maybe, actually? I don't know. Okay, I need to focus. Where do I need to go? Downstairs? Oh, so this was the right way. Cool, cool. That's a new 5th year student. Oh, the score is so cool. Are those cupcakes? Excuse me.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Yeah, the huge 2 bites. Alright. Just random people.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she? Is that your owl? I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
No pressure. Be humble.
I am a bit concerned.
Oh.
I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... being that far behind.
Dang!
I feel so... inadequate.
I don't like her.
Presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Adieu. Where's the next homie?
Arthur's got you.
You don't need to be
It's all right.
frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Did we just say this?
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Honestly, that was not the voice I thought he was gonna have.
What's this? Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there.
Well, she
You're the
put
new
that.
Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice
That's
to
a lit
meet you
name.
too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes, he travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
I like how she stands just with her hands, palms just held. Lately, I've noticed I do that. I have no clue why.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
She's
Of course. And good
becoming
luck.
too similar to me. I need this to stop.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
You see me. I'm right here, girl. Oh, that was your hint that I should leave the common room? No. Oh my gosh, you don't know who that is. That's nasty. You had enough to drink. Oh, another thing I realized is that I could just push the down button and heal. I never healed myself last time. They got a lot of just food in here. I think this is objectively the best common room. Spin all these things. Oh my gosh, there's more? More food? Girl just can't get enough. What? Oh my, oh, this is just more beds. I was about to say, this just keeps going. That, you know, I don't know how I feel about that man, centaur man, that centaur just above the student's bed. This one doesn't get anything. They get all of these cool little arts, and this one just gets a bare wall. I need to leave this. I'm getting distracted. Excuse me. Gotta play this.
Better way to learn, I say.
Alright, time to bounce. It's been cool.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
So, my question is, has Professor Weasley been...
This way.
Okay. Has she just been sitting outside this door
The
for
guide
how
will give
long?
you opportunities to practice your magic.
I was sleeping this
and
whole time.
educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Oh. Sorry, I got distracted, girl. I wish I could run. I love how they like actually put in like this long staircase instead of everything being fast. Because it
Simply
really...
cast
Oh.
Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio. I should read this out loud. Rumored to contain some of Helga Hufflepuff's original creations, this book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over centuries. Some dishes, like pickled plums, are likely an acquired taste. Let's go. Field guides are the only way to acquire XP. Oh. Oh, let's see. Oh, this is a lot already. I didn't understand any of that.
Isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Yeah, I was saying it's cool that like I have to go through all this walking because it really makes the castle feel grand and livable and like realistic. Okay.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Fast travel. Ooh. Oh, they show you the undiscovered ones. Oh, I never really thought about it, like the living half on the left side and the school half on the right side. That makes sense, though. Makes a lot of sense.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Oh, that's good to know. Wow.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
This is cool because this wasn't in the movies.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
All these words, my girl don't know.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Ooh, should I trust her? I like her though. How can I be evil if I'm so nice?
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now.
Oh, he just shows up?
Devil, Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Bye, Teach. Should I just follow her? Where's she gonna go? The freak are you doing, girl? You gonna jump? What? Why would you take that route? Just kind of curious where she would walk to. Oh gosh. What? Oh man, she just... Okay, cool. That's cool too. What's this button do? Huh. Okay. I don't want to talk to you.
Natty doesn't seem to mind having
Revelio.
I'd hide in my common room if it were me.
I don't know if that feel anything. Ooh, how do I? Oh, I don't have that spell yet.
Some of us
Oh.
are tidier than others.
Oh wait.
You don't have to look far to notice disgraces in our dormitory.
Dang, girl.
Some honeydukes to share with the girls in my dormitory tonight. No acid box though. Not before bed.
This is the only thing I can do. I might as well. Hey, Figgy.
It's good
Big
to
Roni.
see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Nope. Ooh. I don't.
Yes, sir.
Gaslight.
But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good.
Is that the better?
Now, as capable
Option?
as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand.
You just
You'll enjoy
eavesdropping?
Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay, so has Ollivander been around for a long time, or is that? Oh gosh, that was loud. Has he like? Is that like his dad? Cause it's like a good while before. Oh. Now I can leave. Best bet. What is that chest? Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that. Okay, cool. We got real quiet and gloomy all of a sudden. Very quiet. Is it supposed to look like that? Very cool. Oh, look, there's... You good?
Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster. I think we should have a moon calf in charge.
You're funny.
142 staircases, and this is where they put me.
Hey, bud. You have fun over there. Beep beep. Skirt skirt. I'm ready to learn. Look at all. That's. Oh gosh, that scared me.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Young friend? I ain't your friend. I don't know who you is. My girl loves eating. I don't know if you noticed that. Anything she get her hands on. I like the dog. Why doesn't that dog move? Alright, let's go to class.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
She's fun. It's Leviosa. Oh no. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Oh gosh, I forgot it. I forgot to push X more often. It's Leviosa, not Levios. Isn't it Leviosa? Oh, that's a different one, isn't it? It's slightly different. Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Leviosa. Why am I up first?
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
How do I...
This should be easy. Protego. That complicates things. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm taking it.
If only all my students were this again. I do enjoy life.
You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you.
Watch your opponent decide to attack or defend yourself. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Ooh, I supervise you. You're off the table, boy. Get off here. Get out here.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I was #1 there.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Easy
Thank
money.
you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
Practice
If what
is
I've seen
spelled here.
today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
That's an easy class.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Yeah, bud? Do you know the right spells?
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Oh, Arthur.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
You think you'd be dueling her? Okay, go hurt. What you looking at?
Nice work.
Oh, Sebastian.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand.
Not even
Then
mine.
Again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian.
That's the rule.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Auf Wiedersehen. First class completed. Ooh.
Huh.
Bigger.
Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
I got a new spell.
What are you up to now?
I don't know who you are, but there's a chest. Is it below me? It probably is. No, they all left except for this chick. She's still checking this out. I just want to explore. Is it too early to be exploring? Ooh, that's
I'm not
cool.
looking forward at all to learning about the Snargaluff. There's a reason that thing has thorns.
Don't get me started
Oh,
on how
gosh.
horrifying venomous tentacular are. Why we're forced to engage with them in class instead of just reading about them is beyond me.
Alright, where are we supposed to go? Definitely going the wrong way, aren't I? Oh!
Why would anyone bother sending secret love letters? If you want to win me over, just
That's
treat
cool.
me to a butterbeer at the 3 Group.
He's easy, dang. I mean, to each their own. Lit.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Who's saying that? You good?
Away from me!
It's a kitty cat. Did you say something? You got something to say? I saw you moving. You little suspicious. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, the cat's moving. Okay, I didn't expect that one. Can I like be friends with it and it like follow me around and it like be my friend? Like, I wanna call this cat like. That's likey. A little likey. That it works. It's good enough. Hey bud, do you move?
Revelio.
Ain't nothing here. Cool. You walk slow, bro. Don't you run to your classes? Wow, look at all this art in this game! It's so cool. Wow. Oh, there's more? I'm just gonna log on one day and just look. Oh, Figgy!
I've
Figgy
always
boy.
said that travel broadens the mind.
Oh, that's her. Hey, Iggy. Azalea? So I 100% thought this was his classroom, but this is a bathroom. Oh, shoot. Maybe it is his classroom. Alright. You're the one I heard you have money in you?
Revelio.
How do I... No? Okay, how do I just go down one of these? Oh, okay. Well... Guess that's not Fig's room. But maybe this was Fig's room. This is not a room, Jada.
Wonder what Kagawa thinks of Quidditch being cancelled. Bet she's fuming.
Is Kagawa... Is she the Gryffindor chick? She like, Oh, this must be Fig's room. Yeah. It's cool, I can walk in though. I bet you she was the star player, Kagawa, of Quidditch. 'Cause this girl's hauling it!
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson. I say,
Some of
teach
us
me
don't
everything
necessarily want
In fact,
to back the
if
lesson.
Hecate doesn't hurry up and teach me the Imperious Curse, I swear she'll get on that train and go home.
I never thought I'd actually enjoy herbology, but Professor Garlick makes it so interesting.
You wanna be
She's got
friends?
more than I'll ever know about
You've got a Huffle. Oh wait, you need 2 Huffles.
Nothing to be learned at Hogwarts that one cannot learn out in the world. Of course, there's something to be said for eating the house elf's quince pie whilst learning.
I still can't believe that girl wrote her essay on shrinking solutions and thought it would be clever to shrink it before handing it in.
I know, I'm walking away. It's just so much to explore.
Goblins, werewolves, where were you?
There's-
In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic.
There's
was
so many
Albert
things
Root.
going on at one time.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
This guy is so much. He's just having a good time, ain't he? More cat. Oh, there's just like so many cats in this room. Okay, the last one was Likey. This one's O's. I don't think that's an actual word I meant to go with, but it is now. This is Okay. Is Siamese. O is apparently tiger. Yeet! Ooh, it's yeah, the whole thing. She sounded like Luna for a second. You know, Lovebird. I want to make some friends. Give me some friends.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
My people.
Hello, I am
Black
Nettie.
woman in tech.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
It was funny laugh.
Even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Awkward.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Calling her a nerd. Ooh, I love learning. Okay, ready? Ready? I'm gonna actually push X this time. Yeet. Asio? Asiago? Accio. Oh, duh.
That is not bad.
That is not
You
bad.
are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics
That was
down,
fast.
It is an exceptionally lovely day. I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Don't you love when you start school and they actually like do things, and then until you get the middle of the school year, then they like everything gets boring and a lull. But there's such hype in the beginning of the years.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
That's a lot. You built the stand
so why don't we
too.
have our newest student start us off?
I'm just volunteering to stand up there. Accio.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done. Very good.
Ah. Unacceptable. Can I do more?
Splendid!
Ooh, let's go! Let's go!
Excellent control there.
Boom! Wow! Wow! Good with other students.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
Run me my money. Oh shoot.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
How do all the other students? Oh, they're just. Oh, they're there. You gonna go? Nigerian princess. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Suck it. Look at that.
Very good.
Yeah, you losing. You're gonna lose.
There we go.
But we gonna be homies. Gotta stick with my Nigerians. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? That should be extra points if it touches the edge. You better knock my... Don't knock mine off. Can I knock hers off?
That is how it's done.
That is how it's done. Can't do it right now. Depends on the day. Oop, 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 oop. Yeah!
A perfect score. Remarkable.
Yeah, I know. Oh, because I pushed hers over. You know, let's just excel together.
Make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go.
Interesting. I see.
Yes!
Dang, that sucks.
Let us see this.
Let us. Oh gosh. Push me forward. Ooh, they did that on purpose. I thought you had that too, girl. Okay.
Brilliant. Lisa.
He's just gotta get. I just have to get 50. Or 30, actually. I can't do math, apparently. Oh, I forgot to let go.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Gotta let her win to be in her good side or something like that. Let's go with that.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Even easier?
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year.
I love that name.
My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
She is not Nigerian.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
But Wagadu's a cool name.
School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
That sounds cool. I want to go there.
This may seem an odd
DLC?
question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Oh my gosh.
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
What? Surely the magic is weaker.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It does. I agree with you. We gonna
It's
be
nice to
homies.
learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course.
I'm gonna be the
You can use
worst.
Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Hey, my buddy.
You'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
What was I gonna say a second ago? I already forgot.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Reminds me of
A word, if you would.
Potter Daddy. What's his name? Oh, why am I blanking out? It's like a main character, but oh well.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Alright, sounds good with me. Oh, everyone's gone now. So, what I was gonna say is, it seems.
You're the new student, aren't you?
No. It seems that I'm bad at being evil. So friendly.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Is that what you're gonna do? What does that say? Follow you. Boop, boop. Do I have free time? Oh man, I love how like all the wood is and how it looks a little bit olded. Aged. Wow. Wow. I love how the wood looks aged and everything. Really makes it comfy. And kind of realistic, but not. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, Captain. I got a pet likey. Oh my gosh, it's already come up on the hour. Let's go. Oh, and I definitely lost her. Alright. So, it's, that was a very fast hour, I gotta say. Ooh. Whoa! Chicken, a broom. This is so cool. Honestly, like, there's so much attention to detail in this game. Is that the chick? Is that the one I was following? How do I catch up? Is this the oh yeah, this is the Central Plaza, whatever you call it. Aye aye.
Revelio.
Thanks, my dude. Is that the wedding song? Yeet! Sorry, it was an urge.
There's something in there. I just know it.
I just know it. Yeet! Yeah, it's been honestly so cool to explore. I definitely want to have an episode just for exploring. She's it. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Where'd she go? There she is. Yeah. Stay tuned. The next episode involve whatever the next quest is. Oh, I have side quests now? Probably maybe a side quest day. Oh, I need to meet up with Weasley. Oh, Weasley! No, no relationships. I have no friends. Awesome, yeah. Meet up with Weasley and then just do some of these side quests next episode. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. And I hope you have a good night.